Latifah, we need to talk. This can't go on.
My name is Latifah Jordan. For 15 years, Whitney, Lara, Becky, Sophie, and I were inseparable. People used to joke that we came as a package. If you invited one of us, you get 5 of us. 5 black girls born and bred in Atlanta, Georgia. We became friends in 6th grade. We literally called ourselves sisters.
We shared everything: clothes, graduations, birthdays, and for 15 years, I believed I knew who they were. I was wrong.
We'll get there. Before we do, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Hit that subscribe button because this one I've never told anyone. Not my mama, not my therapist, nobody, until right now. And trust me, you need to be here for every single second of this. That bond felt unbreakable. Whitney was the pretty one, always camera ready. Lara was the social one, knew everybody. Becky was the funny one. Sophie was the quiet observer. And me, Latifah, I was the loyal one, the dependable one, which I would learn is just another word for useful. As kids, the dynamic was already being established. I just didn't have the language for it yet. Whitney had a birthday party at 13, invited the entire friend group, didn't invite me. When I found out Monday at school, walking up to a conversation already full of inside jokes from a party I hadn't known about, she looked me dead in the face and said, "Girl, I thought you had something going on that weekend. My bad." She hadn't asked. She'd assumed. Or decided. Laura threw me a look that was almost sympathy. Almost. I smiled and said it was fine. At 12, I placed second in our school's creative writing competition, an essay I'd worked on for 3 weeks. The teacher read an excerpt to the class. Whitney leaned over to Becky and whispered something. They both covered their mouths. I saw it. They knew I saw it. After class, Whitney said, "Your essay was cute, Latifah. Really cute." Cute. The word designed to shrink something without technically insulting it. I said thank you, because that's what the loyal one does. As teenagers, the cruelty found its confidence. Junior year, I liked a boy named Darius. Tall, track team, the kind of smile that rearranged your whole day. I told the group in confidence on a Friday night sleepover. By Monday, Darius knew. By Wednesday, he was asking Sophie to homecoming. Sophie went, wore a dress I'd actually helped her pick out 2 weeks earlier for a different occasion. When I confronted the group, Becky said, "Latifah, nobody told Darius anything. Maybe he just liked Sophie." "I told y'all in confidence." "You're being so sensitive," Whitney said. "This is why we can't tell you things." I was the one who'd been betrayed. I left that conversation somehow apologizing. At 17, the girls started a group project, a small natural hair and beauty page on Instagram. Content ideas, aesthetic direction, caption writing, that was all me, quietly, consistently, behind the scenes. The page grew, hit 10,000 followers. Local brands started reaching out. My name appeared nowhere on the account. When a journalist doing a piece on young black girl entrepreneurs interviewed the group, I wasn't mentioned once. I saw the article, read it completely. Then I put my phone face down on my bed and stared at my ceiling for a long time. Now, if you're watching this and something is already feeling familiar, I see you, sis. Drop a comment below, because I know I'm not the only one who's been the engine that people drove without ever putting gas in.
As adults, they elevated the betrayal to an art form. I'd built a genuine career in digital marketing. Clients, results, a reputation I'd earned through years of grinding. Whitney approached me at 26, needing a complete brand overhaul for her new aesthetics business. As her girl, I charged her a fraction of my rate. Spent 6 weeks building her brand identity, social strategy, content calendar. Her business grew 340% in 8 months. She posted a lengthy gratitude caption crediting her vision and hustle. I was not mentioned. When I raised it privately, she said, "Latifah, I paid you. That's what payment is for." A fraction of my rate, for 6 weeks, for 340% growth. Then came the night that changed everything. Whitney created a new group chat, the real ones, and accidentally added my number along with the others before removing me, except she removed the wrong person first. For 47 minutes, I had access. 47 minutes was enough. What I read in that chat was 15 years of truth, delivered in screenshots, laughing emojis, and voice notes, inside jokes about my outfits, mockery of my relationships,
A voice note from Becky, laughing so hard she could barely speak about how Latifah was so easy to use because she actually believes we love her. Whitney's response? She's so desperate for sisterhood, it's almost sad. Almost sad. I screenshotted everything, all 47 minutes, saved it to 3 different locations. Then I got to work. I didn't explode. I planned. Whitney's aesthetics business, built substantially on my unreimbursed strategy, had an investor meeting coming up. I knew because she'd asked me to help prep her pitch deck. I declined that particular request. I contacted the investor group independently. As a digital marketing professional with documented involvement in the brand's growth period, I submitted a formal intellectual property contribution statement with dates, deliverables, and communications as evidence. The meeting was postponed pending clarification. Laura ran a community events business. She'd borrowed $3,000 from me 2 years prior, just until the event revenue clears Latifah, I promise. I filed a small claims court petition, documentation attached. For Becky and Sophie, the voice note was enough. I posted it. No names in the caption, just the audio. She's so desperate for sisterhood, it's almost sad. The internet identified all 4 of them in 6 hours. My comment section became a flood of women saying me too, and I know exactly who this is.
Sophie called first, crying. Latifah, please, we were just venting. In a group chat you accidentally added me to. My voice was completely steady. Soph, I was in there for just 47 minutes. Who knows what y'all would have said in 24 hours. My goodness, I've been such a fool, bruh. Still crying, she said. It wasn't serious, I promise it wasn't. Becky said I was easy to use because I actually believed y'all loved me. I paused. Was that serious enough? Silence. Whitney called last. No crying. Just that familiar composure, cracking at the edges. Bet you're happy now, huh? Now that you've ruined us after all these years. No, Whitney. I kept my voice as calm and clear as possible. Y'all started ruining this friendship 15 years ago. I just finally stopped making excuses for y'all and start focusing completely on me. 'Cause y'all are deadbeat users. And that right there? That's the moment I want you to hold on to. Because some of you are in a group chat right now, where you're the topic. Some of you are the engine, the loyal one, the useful one. Know your worth before someone else calculates it for you. Subscribe. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one.